Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com. Welcome to my pre-market game plan for the major future indices, gold and oil for today. It is Tuesday, December 22nd, and it is 9:02 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to start with YM. And as always, we're going to start with an hourly chart to get our bias for the first couple of hours in the morning. What we've noticed that overnight, we have maintained a support level around the 19,865 area from which we've bounced. So every single time this area was tested, it got bought at this time. Now, we're into resistance and we're trading into resistance. And the question is this area going to be rejected, or if this area is going to be taken out and taken further to a further target of 19,900 and further into this prior resistance area that we have the cluster to the left-hand side at 19,933. So that's going to be remain in play for today, and this is going to be the big question here from the open. So let's not forget one thing, that we're up for the day. We're up about 9 points. And talking about relative strength and relative weakness, there's an overall pattern in YM and E-mini Dow and E-mini S&P 500 and an E-mini NASDAQ. They're all positive. NQ leading at this point with 0.1415%, followed by ES, which is slightly a little stronger than the Dow this morning by 10%. I'm sorry, 0.10%. And obviously E-mini Dow, which is lagging a little bit with 0.05%. Last but not least, we're going to take a look at the Russell, which is lagging right now. It's in negative territories, just trying to break through the green with minus 0.01%. But let's get back to YM and see what the game plan is at this point. Remember, we have relative low volume, and we will be like this throughout the rest of the day. Tomorrow, we're going to expect the volume to kick in a little bit. Remember that we are still in the holiday, within the holidays. There is bank holiday in Canada and also in UK, so we have very, very low participation in the market throughout. So with that being said, this area is going to be our battleground, and we're going to look for this area between 880 and 85. So it's a 5-point range right here that I'm going to be looking for. If we break above, I'm going to look for a target and go for small targets today. Like, I'm not going to go for home runs, but I'm going to look for a continuation for about 20 points. And by trailing, we can see if we can reach the 910 area and the 920 area, if that should be the case. But that's going to be more like a home run for the E-mini Dow at this point. So in terms of daily charts, you can see that we're still grinding higher. We're still not giving up, and there is a chance that the Dow might reach 20,000 by year end. So we're going to see if that happens. Don't forget that today is the first day, official start of window dressing. So if we're going to see a rally, the rally might happen within the E-mini Dow, or any of the any other E-minis, but E-mini Dow and Russell have more odds of competing for winner of the window dressing title. All right, let's get back to the hourly chart. So this is my game plan. Obviously, no shorting for me today. I'm gonna look to go long. Break of this resistance can carry the price higher. So with that being said, let's move on to the E-mini S&P 500. E-mini S&P 500, more aggressive. It just erased the 2261 resistance area. Nice bounce off the support area of 2258. And it has room to run into 63, 65, and all the way into 68. So this is going to be the battleground for today, and I think the range is going to be between 61 and 62. So we're going to see if we can leg into this trade early on. But remember, nothing aggressive, nothing from the open. I'm going to be very, very, very calculated, especially in the morning hours, because it's going to be a little tricky. And as I'm going to expect the volume to subside as we're trading beyond 11 a.m. Eastern time. So In any case, like I said, the targets are going to be 64, 66, 68 into these highs right here. No shorting for me in ES and NQ. Last but not least, beautiful breakout, beautiful breakout of 45, 49, 45. Landed into this resistance area at 49.50. Still has room to continue higher. Let's see if this little shadow down to 48 can establish itself into the 930. So remember, we do have little over 20 minutes left to the New York Open. So let's see if we can establish a range, a closer range here based on a smaller time frame between 48 and 50. If we maintain this range, a break over 50 can carry price into 55. And like I said, into 60. And don't go for big targets today. Just let the market take you, trail it properly so you could get the most out of the trade. So that's the secret. All right, last but not least, let's take a look at the Russell. And the Russell right now is the only one that it's lagging a little bit. You could see that 0.01% here. It's running into the 200 on the hourly. It's having some issues here. The price is getting slightly rejected at this point, and we have another factor to compute into this weakness right here is the fact that we have the support level at 1370, and this is from last Thursday. That is forming the ceiling of resistance right here. But this is going to be the battleground for today's, and a break over 1370 can take it higher all the way into 76 and 77 and perhaps 80 if we get the dynamics around it. But again, I'm not going to go for big targets, and I'm not really sure if anything it's really going to set up off the open so I can call it for a trade. All right, so so far, so once again, shorting is not in my cards for today. But I'm gonna be looking for a possible continuation higher. We're gonna see how the market is gonna develop throughout. But something very strong today, gold. Very strong gold. Just going to show you real quick the daily chart. You can see here rounding bottom, a lot of support level at 1122, 1127, and a break of this 1140 area was the catalyst for this move and continuation higher into the 1150. We can't say that we're bullish. We're talking about a correction to the upside, but we had a really slow grind right here throughout the month of November and even throughout the month of December, with a consolidation through the mid to end of December right here. Let's see if we're going to turn around at this point, or what the case will be. I'm going to keep an eye on gold right now, smaller time frames. I'm looking at a 2-minute chart. 2-minute chart starting to descend a little bit, and shrink it a little bit so we can see price action much better. All right, so this is the overnight. The highlighted gray area is the overnight session. And we're bouncing weekly. We came to test this 1141.90 area. So let's see how this cluster plays out. But in any case, a break over 1143 can send it back higher into 1145, 1147, and all the way into this high right here of 1150. But let's see how price is reacting at this point. We could actually get a retracement all the way into this level of 1140 here. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I like the way gold is setting, not gold, I'm sorry, oil. The way oil is setting up right here. Very interesting small time frames with the consolidation, and obviously I missed that from the open. And 53.30 area was the breakout area. It has room to continue into the $54. This is the daily chart. Strong support here at 52 today, open 53, held the whole number, and is heading into the 54. So let's go to the hourly and see what's going on. Obviously, there's going to be a first target into the 46 area from this prior low, and we're going to have a next target into 60 and 78.80 area. So far, we don't have an entry at this point in oil. Smaller time frame suggested better entry. This was the area 52.30 area. This was the breakout area here onto the 1 minute and the 2 minute chart. However, we're going to wait for a retracement. So far, no trades as of now. No trades as of now in CL. All right, so this was all for today's pre-market game plan. Don't forget that we have a new upcoming class, Power Income Day Trading Futures. And the class is scheduled for January 21st. It's going to be in a new and exciting format. You're going to love it. Our students are just thrilled with the class that we're offering. Remember, Saturday and Sunday are going to be 2 days power seminars, power class, comprehensive education from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, only a 1 hour break from 12 to 1. And other than that, we're back to the drawing board, and we are going strong for the weekend. And then we're going to continue with trading and signals and game plans, and we're going to put everything together the following week. So weeks. Okay, so if you're interested in a class, visit our website. It is tradeoutloud.com/futures. And don't forget that we're going to have a new signal service that we're going to launch on January 9th. If you're interested in joining, you can visit our website under signal service. It is tradeoutloud.com under future signals. And also, if you have any further questions, you can email me at info@tradeoutloud.com. But yes, to answer a lot of questions, the signals will be sent real time before they happen, so you have plenty of reaction time. Everything is very well calculated in advance. You're going to be able to receive entries, stops, and targets, and trail management along the way. So basically, I'm going to copy everything that I do in my own accounts. And if you're interested in that, give it a try. See if this is something that you would like. Our focus is going to be the E-mini indices. It's going to be for day trading and swing trading. So we're going to focus on E-mini indices. We're going to focus on gold, silver, oil as well. We're going to have trades from bonds. We're going to trade the Russell, we're going to trade the dollar, and we're going to swing trade commodities as well. So it's going to be very, very exciting. If you're interested, like I said, visit our website. It is tradeoutloud.com. And under future signals, you're going to find out more details. And I hope to see you there. And yes, the signals will be delivered worldwide. So worldwide. Anywhere you live in the world, you will have access to these emails, and you will be able to receive them on your mobile devices. So feel free, email me, info@tradeoutloud.com for more information. I hope you all have a very profitable trading day.